Stop. Are you feeling any of these symptoms, guys? Constant fatigue, no matter how much you sleep, brain fog that makes it hard to focus, uncontrollable cravings for sweets or junk food, belly fat that just won't budge, no matter how much you diet or exercise, mood swings, depression or anxiety, joint pain, inflammation, or high blood pressure. Guys, does this sound familiar? Because if you have said yes to any of these, okay, guys, listen up because sugar is killing you. Hey guys, before we dive into this video, let me just say I'm coming to you from a snowy Connecticut. It's been really cold lately, but I get so super excited when it snows. I'm all over the place, running around like a kid. And let me tell you, my puppy, yes, she's like a mad dog in the snow, zooming around, rolling, playing like she owns the place. Check out this pic here. I hope wherever you are in the world, you are embracing your season. I know my South African clients and friends have been suffering through a terrible heat wave. So guys, stay hydrated, and for my friends in the States, bundle up and stay warm. All right, let's get into it. This is not just about weight gain. This is about your life, guys. Sugar is fueling America's obesity crisis, leading to type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's now being called type 3 diabetes, heart disease, and even cancer. The numbers don't lie. Over 70% of Americans are overweight, and nearly half have prediabetes or full-blown type 2 diabetes. And that's all linked back to one thing: sugar. We are addicted, and the food industry wants us to stay that way. They pump sugar into everything because they know it keeps you coming back for more. But I have good news, guys. You can break free, and I'm going to show you how. Stick with me because I'm going to expose the truth about sugar addiction, how to detox your body, and most importantly, how you can reclaim your health and your life. And stay with me, guys, because I have a free 21-day sugar detox challenge just for you. So let's get going. All right, let's get real. We all love a little sweetness in our lives, right? But did you know that the average American consumes over 17 teaspoons of sugar per day? That's more than double the recommended amount. And guess what, guys? Sugar just isn't in your candy and your sodas. It's hiding everywhere. It's in your bread, in your salad dressings, protein bars, even healthy yogurts. The food industry is super sneaky, and today we are going to expose them. Let's talk about why sugar is so addictive. And when you eat sugar, your brain releases dopamine. Yes, the same feel-good chemical activated by drugs like cocaine and heroin. Crazy, right? That's why you keep craving for more and more. And sugar isn't just affecting your waistline, it's messing with your mood, your metabolism, and even your brain health. Today, I am on day 39 of my sugar fast, and let me tell you, it was a journey. At first, I thought to myself, okay, I have got this. I'm a health coach, I teach this stuff, but let me tell you, okay, I struggled. Week 2 and 3 were brutal. The cravings were intense, and I found myself overeating just to try and fill the void. By day 20, I had to take a hard look at myself, and I realized that I am an addict. This sugar addiction is for real, and I wasn't nearly as in control of my sugar addiction as I thought. So here's what I'm doing next. I'm committing to a 12-week plan with no sugar, no wheat, no processed foods, and I'm even reducing my fruit intake. Okay, this is super serious, guys, and I am determined to nail this addiction once and for all. And guess what? So can you, because this sugar addiction is honestly affecting your life, and we are going to sort this out once and for all because you deserve to live your best life, guys, and right now, many of us are not. All right, now that we know sugar is the problem, how do we break free? Okay, this is where my 21-day sugar detox challenge comes in. This challenge is designed to help you reset your cravings, balance your energy, and finally feel amazing without sugar crashes. Let me give you a quick overview of how this challenge works. Week 1, easing into sugar-free living. We'll start by gradually reducing sugar while enjoying balanced meals like scrambled eggs with avocado and spinach, grilled chicken salad with olive oil and apple cider vinegar, and baked salmon with roasted Brussels sprouts, of course, and some quinoa. We'll snack on some nuts, Greek yogurt, and cucumber slices with hummus. Okay, guys, we'll keep all those cravings at bay. Okay, week 2, we are going to be strengthening your commitment. Now that your body is adjusting, we'll cut out those even more hidden sugars. You'll enjoy meals like chia seed pudding with unsweetened almond milk and berries, turkey lettuce wraps with avocado and tomato, and stir-fried tofu with chicken, broccoli, bell peppers, and brown rice. We'll snack on cheese slices, hard-boiled eggs, and apple with almond butter to keep your energy levels up. Week 3, fully sugar-free lifestyle, guys. By this stage, you're in full detox mode. You'll be eating meals like omelets with mushrooms, onions, and feta cheese, quinoa black bean salad with lemon dressing, and grilled shrimp with zucchini noodles and pesto sauce. For snacks, we'll go for handfuls of nuts and celery with peanut butter or dark chocolate, 80% cacao, guys. These meals are designed to keep your blood sugar stable, reduce cravings, and help you feel amazing without those sugar crashes. And guys, a heads up, if you're experiencing weak muscles during a sugar fast or drastic reduction in your sugar intake, it could also be due to several factors. Okay, number 1, blood sugar fluctuations. Cutting sugar suddenly can cause temporary dips in blood sugar, leading to weakness, fatigue, and dizziness. Number 2, electrolyte imbalance. Processed foods contain added sodium and minerals. A sudden diet shift may cause a drop in key electrolytes like potassium, magnesium, and sodium, essential for muscle function, guys. So just watch that. Number 3, glycogen depletion. Muscles store carbs as glycogen for energy, and cutting sugar means glycogen stores drop, possibly causing muscle fatigue, guys. Number 4, detox symptoms. Sugar withdrawal can trigger fatigue and muscle weakness as your body adjusts to a lower carb fuel source. Number 5, guys, dehydration. Reducing sugar leads to fluid loss. Without enough hydration, muscle weakness and cramping can occur. Number 6, reduced calorie intake. Okay, if you're not replacing sugar with nutrient-dense foods, you might not be eating enough, guys, eating enough calories, leading to fatigue. To counteract this, ensure you're eating enough protein. You've got your healthy fats, your complex carbs like grains, legumes, and vegetables. Stay hydrated, guys, and replenish your electrolytes. And if the weakness persists, check in with your doctor. I also want to introduce you to someone very, very special. Her name is Kathy. Kathy leads the 40-day sugar fast at my church. And when I realized I needed extra support, I joined her group. And let me tell you, she is an absolute rock star. She agreed to do a little demo for us today. So get ready, guys, to learn some game-changing tips. Okay, hi everyone. I promised you that I had a surprise for you. So we've got the amazing Kathy with us. So just to let you all know, I was doing a 40-day fast. I was about 2 weeks in when Kathy started 40-day fast with our church. And I thought I was going to hop on because honestly, guys, I was taking major strain, as I've told you already. And yeah, Kathy was just so incredibly motivating. I was so super excited to connect with her and all the other people on the sugar fast. And she did this amazing demonstration that blew us all away. I'm going to be her helper, and she is going to do this demonstration for us. But before we get going, I want to just introduce Kathy to you. Kathy, thank you so much for agreeing to do this. And Kathy's got quite an incredible story about what got her started on this journey to give up sugar. So, Kathy, all over to you.
Okay, well, I was having some physical problems. They thought it was my heart. They put me through all sorts of testing, seeing neurologists. I was dizzy. I was on my couch, just not capable of moving. I was very disabled. And the Holy Spirit spoke to me and said, xanthan gum. And I realized it was in so many products that I was using. And as soon as I eliminated it, stopped taking medications which contained it, I was better and I was 100%. And so then that inspired me to really start looking at what's in our foods and everything that we consume. And sugar, I felt like was a really bad thing. So God and I decided to do a 100-day sugar fast and exercise program.
100 days.
100 days.
Wow.
I like to jump into hundreds. So I started reading labels and I started noticing how much sugar was in things. And about 50 days in, I was feeling really good. I was working out. I was eating much better. And then I decided that wheat was really triggering me. So I stopped eating wheat and felt better and better. And I talked to Pastor and he said that I could do a sugar class. And so we put it off until the end of the year so that people didn't have to do it through the holidays. And then I started just reading everything I could get my hands on about how sugar affects us. And it's very inflammatory, it's very addictive, and so it's something that we want to get rid of if at all possible. And then when my husband and I decided to do this demonstration, it was just so much fun because people didn't know how to read their labels.
Yeah.
What's the difference between this has sugar and this has added sugar? Yeah. So you're looking for added sugar because fruits and vegetables and beans have natural sugar, but you don't want the added sugar.
Yeah.
So that's where this all came about. It's been a fantastic journey. I think that the people in the class are doing well and learning a lot about this, and it's been great. And then you asked me to do this. So
okay.
Let's show them.
So, okay, guys. So, just a quick thing. Tell me now, let everyone know, because everyone wants to lose weight as well. So listen, outside of weight loss, you're going to feel like $1,000,000 because I'm on day 38 now. And I am so excited and motivated that I'm going to start another 40 days. In fact, I'm doing 2 more 40 days. So I'm going to do the next 40 days, which I have a plan of action in place. And I'm going to do our 21-day incorporated into that. And then I'm going to do another 40 days, which is going to be me hopefully nailing things. Because seriously, like I need to cut back on my fruit sugars. I need to really get a grip on that. I need to also just get a bit of, take a bit of charge in my portion control because as soon as I gave up the sugar, my goodness, and the wheat, I then became like an addict. I couldn't get enough cashew nuts in. We all know my cashew nut story. Couldn't get enough, I was eating fruit in like abundance and I never do that before, you know, so I'm going to just tighten things up for this next 40 days. And then I'm super excited because the third 40 days is going to take me to the end of April. And then I would have gone January, February, March, April, 4 months of giving up sugar and wheat. It's been a massive journey, honestly, but I feel so amazing. Yeah. But I'm probably the only person who's done a 40-day fast and picked up weight because I wasn't worrying about anything else other than nailing this addiction. Yeah. So I was eating all the right stuff, but a little bit too much of it. So I'm going to take myself under control. Okay.
So my story is that I started on May 20th, which is my daughter's birthday. And I had made her a Boston cream pie, and I did not eat any of it because I had started that day. And I said, at the end of my 100 days, I'm going to eat such a big piece. And at the end of the 100 days, I didn't. So from May 20th till now, I have just changed. This is my new lifestyle. I'm not hungry. I'm not having the cravings. There's no reason to go back to it. And I think I made myself some pudding one day, regular sugar to pudding, but that's been it since May 20th. And I have lost 40 pounds.
40 pounds. Okay.
Yes.
So how long did it take to lose 40 pounds by giving up sugar?
June, July, August, September, October, November. Just about 6 months.
Okay.
Hey,
wow.
6 months.
Honestly and truly.
It came very slow and steady. And you would get to that point where you were the same 3 pounds up and down, up and down, up and down. And then it would drop a little bit and it would go up and down there.
Wow.
But I don't have a lot of loose skin or anything from it, which is nice.
Oh, amazing.
And this is my
Listen, talking
now.
about skin, I just remembered something. My skin has changed. I don't know what's going on. It is bonkers. Like my hair, I can just all of a sudden I'm seeing like all tufts of hair growing. My skin, everyone knows I suffer with my skin. It is so super sensitive, and all of a sudden I feel like a new person. I just do not want this to end.
Right.
Okay, so our demonstration. Okay, so this is the demonstration that we did on my first night that I joined you. Was that the first day of the fast? I think it was, hey?
Yes.
And so I was already 2 weeks in. I mean, I don't eat any of these products. I won't even buy them. But, these are products that a lot of people are just piling it into their carts. It's their daily life. And I would love you I'll be your little helper. You tell me what to do.
So this actually is not something that would be eaten in my house anymore either. But the demonstration was for people that aren't aware of sugars yet. So like I said, my husband might come home from work and be very hungry, and he's going to eat this can of beans. So the first thing that we should look at is the serving size. And it says that there's 5 servings in this can of beans. But he's going to eat the whole can.
I would eat the whole
thing. He's a
thing.
big man.
Yeah,
He's going to eat the whole can.
I'm not a big man, but there's just something about tin beans that you just can't stop.
Right. Especially these. These are bourbon and brown sugar.
Bourbon and brown sugar. Yummy.
So when we figure out how many teaspoons of sugar there are in this can, there are 14 grams of added sugar. 4 grams of sugar is a teaspoon. So let's just get our little calculator out.
4 grams of sugar is a teaspoon, hey?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so So if you take your total sugar, my goodness, hey.
So there's 14 grams of added sugar times 5 serving is 70 grams divided by 4, 17 and a half teaspoons.
Oh
so
my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to do this. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, hectic, 9, 10, no ways, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, you got a bigger container, 17 and a half. Okay.
That covers the beans.
So that's your beans, guys. My goodness. Okay.
And then he's going to have 2 corn muffins with his beans.
Okay, so he's going to have some beans and corn muffins. Yummy.
Yes, and the corn muffins are going to give him 4 teaspoons of sugar.
Okay, so we're going to
4 more.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The good news is that the butter that he puts on the corn muffin, there's no sugar in it. But he likes to spice them up with some barbecue sauce.
Yeah, the sauce
serving is 2 tablespoons, but everybody in class agreed that you're going to use 4. And that is 14 grams of added sugar. So for 4 tablespoons, it's going to be 7 more spoonfuls of sugar.
I am blown away. I wouldn't have believed this.
No.
6 or 7?
7. Okay.
Wow.
So this is 2 corn muffins, barbecue sauce, and beans. Wow. You're going to need your other cup.
My goodness gracious.
Because he's going to drink an A&W root beer with it. An A&W root beer has 61 grams of added sugar. So it has 15 teaspoons of sugar in this bottle. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm serious. There you go. I am astounded. I don't even know in total how much it is, but it must be close to like 30 spoons of sugar or something ridiculous.
Let's add this right up. 7 and 15 and 17 and 4. 43 teaspoons of sugar.
So guys,
in a relatively small
one little
meal.
sitting. So it's Friday night, you're going to have a barbecue. And so you've got your meat, you've got your salad. We haven't even spoken about salad dressing because we all know what's inside salad dressing. So before you've even put your salad dressing on and maybe had a little bun or something with it, hey, you have. My goodness. I mean, that's just the sauce on your meat. This is just a side. And this is just going to be your little muffin and your drink. My goodness.
And if you're at a barbecue, how many of you drink more than one soda? So, interesting fact, when you go to the doctors for a sugar glucose test, the glucose solution that they give you has 67 grams of sugar in it. It stresses your pancreas, and they test your blood sugar and how your insulin is dealing with it. This soda has 61. So every time you drink a soda, you're giving yourself a medical stress test on your pancreas.
I am blown away.
Coca-Cola, Pepsi, all the same. They all have over 60.
What was our final? 43.
Yes.
43, guys. This is just these four products. 43 spoons of sugar. And we're not talking the whole bottle of ketchup. We're just talking about a serving, hey? My goodness. Okay, so thank you so much for that. My goodness, this blew my mind away because, I'm also learning American products, So, this really blew my mind. So now what is your advice? Now, people are sitting back at home. They know that they need to quit sugar. They know they need to do it. Okay, it literally is killing them. And what is your advice to anyone who is like dead serious? They know it's a matter of life and death. They have to quit this.
So first off, if it says there is no sugar in it, they've probably replaced it with something worse for you.
Ah, yes.
So we need to train our taste to want less sweet so that we're not using artificial sweeteners or anything like that. So what I told my class is, if you don't want to spend 45 minutes in the grocery store reading your labels and figuring out what's best, buy things without labels. Buy fruits, buy vegetables, buy meat, nuts, seeds, fresh roasted pumpkin seeds. Amazing. Lots of vitamins and goodness in there.
That's my life, hey. That's how I roll, hey.
There is a way around the standard American diet. You have to be willing to eat differently, not so focused on breads and sweets and pastries. But after you've done this for 2 weeks and you taste a piece of fruit, how amazing it is.
So I haven't eaten out in such a long time, honestly, because, I pop in for coffee at coffee shops and that kind of thing. But my problem is in America since I've been here 2.5 years now, and I have struggled, like when eating out in particular, because so many processed products are used in restaurants. So because my palate is so squeaky clean, even though I'm a bit of a naughty one, my palate is clean, it's programmed to eat natural foods. So I cannot even enjoy anything. I can taste processed foods. I won't even eat anything out of a tin. Okay, fine, there are, I do get chickpeas in a tin and brown, that kind of thing. But that's pretty much it. I think my coconut milk and my chickpeas is about it. That's it. And I still just have to make sure the brand isn't, putting in extra, unsavory products, ingredients. So
because I have the allergy to the xanthan gum, and I have to be super, super careful. So I have worked out breakfast in a restaurant. I can have poached eggs, a fruit cup, and maybe some bacon. But that's about it. It changes your life. It doesn't just change your body for the better. It does change your socialization a little bit. And I'm trying to get people to do things that don't involve eating. Because in America, everything is about eating. You go to the baseball game, you have hot dogs and nachos and burgers. And you go to a kid's game and they sell you sodas and popcorn. It's all about food in this society. And I wish that we could get away from that. I have a lot of friends that we go bowling and it's not about food. It's about activity or playing pickleball or something. So
that's exactly that's like what I do with my friends as well. We always, even in the winter, it's always about doing something physical and less about food, but more about connection and activity. And I think that's the key here. Like if you guys decide to give up sugar, your life will change, and I can promise you right now, you might not even have the same group of friends.
Right.
Because, some people are just, everything is about eating out and eating the wrong things, and you're not going to want to do that.
Right.
And it's such a waste of money as well. Okay, guys, listen, honestly, just taken what Kathy has shown you today, because this is a matter of life and death. These products, there was one other product, Kathy, that you mentioned. I think it was like a tin of tomatoes. And I don't know, this is not to do with this, but I was so blown away because there was an ingredient in a tin of tomatoes, right?
Organic canned tomatoes.
Organic, please tell them.
Calcium chloride. And I was like, what is calcium chloride? Is it a preservative? Is it a firming? It's literally what they use here to melt the snow on the roads. It's a chemical. I think it's in the tomatoes to make the color stay, but it's not food.
Yeah.
And it was in my organic canned tomatoes.
Unbelievable. I would not have believed that with my, I was so blown away. So guys, that's us. Seriously, learn your labels, give up sugar, and start today. In this video, I've got a 21-day challenge to help you along. There's meal planning, there's recipes, there's everything in this challenge, and honestly, guys, I promise you can do this, because Kathy is a testimony to this, and I can tell you firsthand right now that I thought I was a real goodie because I hardly had any sugar, but I am an addict. And I am dealing with it because I know how good I feel at the moment. So Kathy, thank you so much for your
so welcome.
motivation. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. Cool, man.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Thank you, Kathy. Sugar is keeping you sick, guys. It's keeping you sick, tired, and stuck. But you have the power to break free. Commit to the 21 days. No processed sugar, no sneaky syrups, just real, nourishing food. And I promise you guys, you can really and truly do this, and I'm cheering you right on. Before you go, guys, hit that like button, share this video with a friend who needs to hear it, and let's kick this sugar to the curb, guys. And seriously, guys, I offer a complimentary assessment and a consultation. So check out my onboarding video below and subscribe to my newsletter. Every Sunday, I will connect with you and give you a heads up on what is happening, and most importantly, to support you on your journey. Okay, guys, I love you. Have a great week, and bye for now. Ciao, ciao.